So right here is the new Walther PQ Navy SD. And I have the Viridian Green x5l laser light combo. $400 for the light, $629 plus tax for the gun. I have ordered a silencer suppressor for this, so that's why I felt like I needed the Navy SD version, since it already has the threaded part on it, the threaded barrel. And for the my defense rounds, I use the Critical Defense 9mm. It'll come with the extended mag, 17 rounds. Standard is the 15. And what I use whenever I'm just target shooting is mainly the Blazer or these new ammo. I'm sorry, I'm using an iPhone as my camera. I just picked up this box right here. It's actually brass. That's what I target shoot with. Now, definitely something to get into perspective about is definitely the laser. This is probably the best laser that I've had on any of my guns so far. The fact that you can see on other videos where this laser can reach up to 2 miles away at nighttime and 100 yards to 300 yards during the daylight. Now that's very impressive. And this isn't the subcompact or the compact. This is the full size. You can also get the x5l R or the C series. That is where the light actually goes flush with the slide. This you can put on the ARs, anything like that. Anything with a Picatinny rail. That I definitely highly suggest. There's many different strobes on it, many different patterns. But the main purpose of this is this gun right here. Straight out the box, I must say it's ready to go. It comes with the different grips, the speed loader, a thing to even put in it so you can show that it's not loaded. Mine definitely is not loaded. They also make by Viridian, which is really good if you're right-handed. I'm actually left-handed, so that it's no good for me, but Viridian makes tactical holsters for guns that have this light on it, so you can have the resistance button, the retentive button, to pull the gun out. And the good thing about that is whenever you draw your weapon, the tack lock holster automatically turns on the pattern that you have set for the light and laser. It automatically turns it on for your gun whenever you draw, and whenever you put your gun away, it turns it off. So that's definitely really good, so you can practice your quick draw technique for home defense or competition, especially 3-gun. I would definitely recommend this for the 3-gun competition, but not the competition long range, specifically because of the short barrel. But they do make the longer barrel version, which is definitely good. That would be in range with the like the Glock 34, etc. But with these sights that come with it, they are they're okay. You might have to do a little tweaking with them. I was seeing, since I'm left-handed, it was also weird that I was shooting to the left. Even though I'm left-handed, I should be shooting to the high right. But it's definitely not hard to get back on target, and especially now since there is no ambidextrous or outside safety on this, it actually got back into the design as the Glock with the trigger safety in the middle. And the difference between the Model 1 and this one is everything's ambidextrous, including the slide lock. And instead of the paddle lock, the paddle mag release, it actually has the buttons that can be, it's not ambidextrous coming out of the box, but you can switch if you're right-handed or left-handed. And what's amazing about the thread adapter is it's the 1/2 by 28 thread pitch, so you can definitely find a lot of suppressors that'll fit this. And what else is amazing is the what I found different from the Glock is these the back straps. These back straps coming out the box, to me the gun was a little bulky around the grip. I like thin grips. I'm only 6 feet tall, but I don't have the biggest hands, as you can see. I don't like the meaty guns, and whenever I put the smallest back strap on, I definitely fell in love with it, with this gun. This gun is just amazing, especially whenever you have the standard clip. You get 15 rounds plus 1 in the mag, and it grips so well since it has the already some stippled grip, and you can it almost is like a Glock. It's just an amazing grip. I must say, this is, out of all the other videos, if you watch my other videos, I've had every single compact and subcompact Glock that is out there. I've had them all: 42, the 43, the 26, the 27, the 29, the 19, the 23. Yes, they're all in my other videos. And the 38 GAP 45. That's really the only 45 I ever really liked and felt. With the 36 and the 30, I had the 30S. I just didn't really like it too much, but I like to stick with 9. I feel like 9 to me is the perfect round. Some people like the bigger rounds, like the 45. And you'll see my other videos where I've had the 50 Desert Eagle and the 500 Smith & Wesson. The 500 Smith & Wesson is what I love all day, every day. But you really can't carry that unless it's the winter time. You put on your jackets. But definitely back to this gun. This is definitely my favorite carry gun so far since the Glock 43 and the Glock 42. This is the most comfortable one I've felt so far. And it's really not that heavy. And again, that's really not that good, I guess, because whenever you're trying to stay on target, it jumps a little bit. So repeat shots, and they get a little difficult. But let me get this out of the box. The really good thing about what comes with this gun is the extra guide rod, the heavier one, which is for the suppressors. It comes in many different languages. It's just an amazing gun, and especially whenever you get an extra guide rod, especially for this gun, so you can put a suppressor on it right away, even though you don't have to buy an adapter for a suppressor. This gun is just very amazing. I love it. Right now I have it set to the light anti-laser. But it comes with the green laser. I choose the green laser any day, but people have their preferences. And it's weird having this gun because this is my second Walther that I've ever had. And the first one, it was the first handgun that I've ever bought, but it's just still, it wasn't for me. But this one I definitely love, and it definitely has the best trigger, the smoothest trigger I've ever shot. Straight out the box, I wouldn't even recommend a trigger job to it or anything like that. It comes with a better trigger than the rest of them, since it is the Navy SD. It's the most expensive one from Walther. But straight out of the box, you can definitely just go and do a 3-gun competition or whatever. Especially with with carry, I would definitely recommend this or the CCP. The CCP is definitely a lightweight, single stack, an amazing field gun, especially for a woman, because it's since it's metal, it kind of gives the perfect weight for a single stack, so it doesn't jump or it doesn't jump as much. I definitely love it. It's thinner, but this is definitely a gun that is amazing. My first thoughts when I held it, like I said, I didn't like it, but after I got the back strap switched out and I got the light on, I didn't like the light. Kind of made me, after having it on for the first day, I didn't really like it too much, but showing that whenever I went target shooting at nighttime, it makes it a lot. I like it more, but I definitely rather keep this on a gun that I'd have on my bedside instead of my all-purpose carry gun. So I wouldn't recommend that, and plus whenever you're trying to shoot, you can't put your hand here, so that it kind of makes it harder for repeat shots. But you can, the total bore access, it's pretty good up there. Not as good as like the M&Ps, but you can definitely get your hand pretty close to that slide, which is amazing. And whenever you have the viridian off, there's just a perfect finger groove there for you. And the good thing about this is it has a wide trigger safety right here. So even if you have gloves on, it makes it perfect. You don't need to switch anything out. Everything is just amazing with this gun. So I would recommend this for somebody. Put the light and the laser on it at all times. I wouldn't recommend. I'd recommend just the light and laser, or just a light mainly for somebody that's going to have it on their bedside gun, not necessarily an all-purpose, all-time day and night carry gun. But that's my review on it.